Hey, Big Cheese from Big Cheese Adventures here, and it's our first time lapse. This is the first day, 16th of November, Friday, then when we left for our 48 states trip. This is us pulling out of Santa Ana. There was a bit of traffic. We left at about 1:30, so yeah, we headed out on the 5, and we were not sure. We had planned to go up all the way out to let's see, where was it? Victorville and up 395, but we were having some troubles with Waze, and we just got off the highway there. We were fiddling around trying to figure out what we wanted to do, and back and forth, and we were having a lot of troubles with Waze. It just wasn't really connecting. But finally, yeah, we got had some problems with the GoPro as well there, so you missed all of us going through LA. We ended up going up through LA and then up onto 14. So this is us on 14. Coming out of LA, when we finally noticed that the GoPro wasn't working. We had a couple points where it sort of glitched off, and then we had to reset it and restart it. So here we are, just coming out of LA on 14, and then coming into, I think it's Palmdale in just a minute here, and then going up 14 all the way up past Edwards Air Force Base there. I think that's the exit for Edwards. And then up to Mojave. I think we stopped for gas in Mojave there. Finally got out of traffic. There we are. Yeah, stopping for gas in Mojave. Picked up some snacks, bathroom stop, and we're back on the road again in just a minute. And continued heading up 14. Traffic was at this point was like really good, not a problem, and it was just a lovely afternoon. About 3-4 o'clock, so we took a little bit of time to get through LA, but it wasn't too bad. So that's us coming up through Inyokain, and then up through the Red Rock Canyon State Park, coming up to Indian Wells. Yeah, the traffic was pretty good here, making good time. It was darkness. Got dark there just around Indian Wells area, and yeah, so the dark video is kind of a little bit boring, but not too bad. I was actually surprised how it did pick up and worked reasonably well. As you can see, the traffic's not too bad. This is at this point was 2-lane highway, but there were some points where it was just 2-lane road instead of divided. We were at this point kind of wondering where we were going to end up for the night, given that we'd lost a bit of time coming through LA, and there's a fair bit of trucks on the road, as I recall. A lot of trucks going up there. So this is heading up 395 at this point, going through Alancha, Grant, and I think we stopped. Didn't stop in Lone Pine, but we did stop in Big Pine. So yeah, I think that's Big Pine. We stopped again for a bathroom break. It may have been Lone Pine. I forget. Maybe it was Lone Pine. And then kept heading up along that way. I think the next little town there is either going to be Big Pine or Bishop. Let's see. That was probably Big Pine, so it was Lone Pine that we stopped in. At this point, yeah, the first day we weren't sure how fast to run the GoPro, and so I actually doubled the speed here in iMovies. I think this is the speed we ran the rest of it. We tried a couple different speeds early on, and then just kind of settled at the high speed. And I think, yeah, that's going through. Yeah, I'm getting all confused with where we are. That looked like a small town, so I think Bishop was a little bit larger town, but. Yeah, coming through. I think this next one, yeah, that looks like Bishop. Yeah, that would have been Bishop, so that previous one would have been Big Pine. So that was going through Bishop. And then it's quite a while before the next one, the next stop. Went past Mammoth Springs, Mammoth Hot Springs, or Mammoth Lakes area. Luckily, the road was nice and clear. It was a little cool that night, but not below freezing, so I wasn't too worried. So I've been up there around Christmas time when it's been really bad. Mostly divided highway, so we made good time coming along here. there. I'm not sure where that is, but a little bit later we came into a little bit more dark, and it was we got into a bit of a canyon, and it was kind of zigzaggy. Not sure where that would have been. It might have been Lee Vining. So going past Mono Lake and going up from there. This point I think at this point we decided, yeah, we were going to stop, end up stopping in Reno. So I think we booked a hotel somewhere around here. We ended up getting a Hampton Inn in Sparks, which is just the other side of Reno. We always tried to find a place just on the other side of where we were stopping so that we could get up in the morning, give me a good time. So traffic wasn't too bad for Friday night, but we'd gotten out of town, so it was pretty good. Ended up in an area, I think it's coming up here, where it was pretty dark and the road was pretty twisty. So we're obviously going through some sort of nice valley of some sort. It was pretty scenic. And there we are, Las Vegas. Now, yeah, the sign was like pretty high, so you're not going to be able to see the sign very well. So that's coming into Nevada. Sorry, not Las Vegas. Coming into Nevada. Next little town we went zipping through is Carson City, and yeah, there's Carson City. At one point, some guy pulled out like right in front of us. Yeah, we stopped. Probably didn't even catch that. It happened so quickly, but some guy just like pulled right out in front of us. We ended up having to screech on the brakes. Next stop, Reno. We pulled into Reno. I think it was about 10:30 by the time we got to Reno. Pulled through there and went right to our hotel. The Hampton Inn Sparks, which was just off the highway. We always looked for hotels that were just off the edge of the highway as close as possible, so that we didn't have to drive very far. So I think, yeah, there we go. You can sort of see the lights of Reno as we pull in, and get to our hotel. Let's see, yeah, there we go, past something there, some bunch of hotels, and yeah, turn, and into our hotel, Hampton Inn. That's it. That's our first day, 48 states. Big cheese.